What's up, folks? Heine's Morning Update, October 17th. Sorry I was not here on Friday. Um, Again, Thursday we had that ridiculous swing back and forth. Um, but what that has provided is this 97, 95 level. Actually, it's really the 90, 95, 97. This area. Um, this needs to hold. So this 90 to 97 area is kind of my basing. So anything above that, I'm cautiously bullish. We're higher today. My upside target, I really want over 3680 or 83 to be honest. There's 3663 to 83 is kind of this zone. We need to get back over that to get into any bullish structure. So I would look that to be, especially that 80 level, to be resistance. We can pop over that, then we can revisit the 3700, 3730, and then the big one is the 3750, 4850. So those are the upside targets. Downside, we lose that 90, 97 level again. If you look, where Friday's 91, and then we had the 90-50 print on the overnight, pretty much on the open. So we opened low and popped, and then we'll head back down. So 3580 would be a downside level. I would watch 3550 again. We have singles down here to clean up from that dip down to that 02 level. 05 was my target, 3505. So this might hold for a while, and we might kind of be done. And maybe basing and kind of retreat. I could see a retreat maybe for a week, back up some sort of bullishness into, the next week or even 2 weeks and then into November. Mid-November, things get really hairy with the election, and then the week of November 14th, there's something happens in Europe, so I'm kind of keeping an eye on that. But in the meantime, hopefully we can kind of get some sanity or just some calmness so we can have some peaceful days, because this is kind of crazy. I mean, this was, as Joey said the other day, it was the fifth largest SPX, intraday move in ever. So that's historic. That's crazy. What a day. Anyway, so again, above this 90-97 level, I'm cautiously bullish. Here I am. Targets 3680, and or really that 3663 to 3683 is really what we want north of, and then we can get going back up. If we get a close above that 3683, then I think that we could start to see some bullish action. Hourly, your pivots are going to be quite wide today, but 3640 is your pivot. I actually like that. There's your S1, 3547. I said 3550 for what I was looking at, 3498. We hit this, we might all die. 3689, close enough. So these pivots are pretty good. Again, it's the old school calculation there. Here's our daily. So here's your down, you have your wick up. So again, if you look, that 90 level is huge, right? So it's a lot of basing happened there. So let's see if we can't, kind of come back. For the moving average people, the 50 has crossed or is about to cross the 100 here into a bearish stance. Your 200 is down to 161. This trend line is still legit, still in place. And anyway, and then the POC is down here at 3228. Let's check out the weekly really quick when it pops up. So 35.95 is your 200 day. So we're not far off that, but we're that's that 90 level now, 5 above it. So this has become an important area. So I want to say maybe this is going to get defended and we hike back up. But if we start to really lose this level, then I think all bets are off and we're going to start to see some more downside. But if you look at it, it's only wicks down there. Again, this is a weekly chart, so that 35.95 is going to be huge support. So I have the 90 to 97, but that's a lot of numbers are tying into that level. So that's kind of what I'm going to keep at. So even if we ramp up and we come back down, cash, let's say we sell off, if we don't break that 90.95 level, then I would be putting a PCS in because I think that we'd probably return back up. Anyway, let's check out SPX. So we have, I went cash gap hunting, and I found a cash gap from November of 2020, 34.84 to 34.43. It's kind of a doozy. And then 34.05 to 33.69, both from November of 2020. So we just about nipped that one the other day. And then here's your Friday. So there's a tiny cash gap, 37.22, 37.12. So that's something I might watch to hit. So, again, we should open up around here. So anyway, we'll see. Euro is still in decline. That trend line is still there. We have come up a little bit. I don't know how much more we'll extend before we drop, but this is just kind of a, wavy down. British pound, Lord knows what's going on over there. What a disaster the UK is. So keep an eye on this because this isn't done moving. And I don't know if we're going to get a squeeze up or not. These are both daily charts. So keep in mind this is, this is bearish, but the tend to squeeze up is definitely there. And with all the racket and all the stuff that we've had, I could see that. I think the put open interest is now 3-1 over calls, which is very rare. So in my mind, that means, if everybody's always wrong. So if everybody's bearish, then I might start to look at the upside here, especially with that dip just to hit to 3,500 and then come back. So that was kind of that test of that major. So I don't know. I guess today, maybe this week, I'd be cautiously bullish. But again, just quick and easy. Don't dabble. Just get in, get out, take your money, and enjoy the show. All right, I got a meeting in the morning, and I'll be back later today.